Good morning, fellow traders. Lola Clear here on the Discord server, coming to you from Royalty Trading. The stock on everybody's lips today has been XNET, or from last week. Wanted to take a look at it to see what we can get from here. Usually joining in with our support resistance and our Fibonacci lines. VWAP is already there. It's way extended from VWAP, sitting right there on support resistance line right there. Let's draw that in so we can see clearly. Let's change the color, make it a bright yellow. So we want to see what we can get from here. Let's look at that pattern that we're seeing. Gonna need to adjust this a little. Let's change that color to green. Make it a little thicker. Okay, and let's adjust this here. We're not going in unless we see a pattern. Are we getting that? Nope, we're not getting that. Let's go to this one. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're looking at this. Let's see what happens. Current price is at $5.99. We like this pattern for our short. It's at 602. Way below VWAP, making lower highs, lower lows. Let's see where there's a possible hit. So we could hit right here. What color should we? Let's just go in it with another yellow. Could hit right there, or it could hit right here. And I'll show you why I'm drawing my lines at that price point. Or if it bounces back up, it could hit right there. Let's make that also yellow. All right, so my reason for drawing these lines here is it's resistance here, support here, resistance here, support here, support here, resistance here, support here, consolidation through here, consolidation, support, resistance through here. So we're watching to see, are we going to get a long, are we going to get a short? If it's shortable, we have to make sure of that as well. I'm sorry, I meant to move this line here. Just to curve this up a little bit more so we can get a better view. So it's hitting on our Fibonacci line. And we want to see some level of sure movement before we get into this stock. Remember, I'm gearing this video towards beginner traders with low equity. And when you are just trading, when you're just starting out, it's best to protect your capital, protect your equity. So this stock has just hit on and reversed from our fib right here, way below VWAP trending horizontally. So we might, it's looking more like a short than a long, but now it's using this resistance line as support, so we still can't make up our minds yet until the stock tells us what it's going to do, whether we're going to short this stock or long this stock. And we generally do not go into a stock that's consolidating. we have to see the winner before we jump on that bandwagon. See if we can make this a little bigger. So usually with this pattern, we normally get a drop. So let's just hang on and see. Sitting on our support line now. And for 500 shares with a low equity, and to be on the safe side, well, we've been trading for a while now, so we've been making profit every day. Let's just go in with maybe leverage with 1,000 shares. And we're going to limit this, but we're going to wait a little longer just to see what happens here, because it's still consolidating, still sitting on our support line. Not 100% sure yet what it's going to do, but if it does, we have our lines set where we think it might go to. This line, I'm thinking I'm more confident with the fib line than this support line. Still looks good though. If we just want to be safe. But since this morning, this stock has dropped quite a bit. Let's move this here. Get a better view on the 5-minute chart. If I can only just get it, because it's sitting right there on my VWAP. Let me just pull it down here and then pull this up here to see what it looks like. Okay, let's go back to our 1-minute view. Since consolidating. But here's why I like shorting stock. Look at this beautiful pattern. And after a while, your eyes are just gonna get trained to just watching patterns. Look at that. Hit and bounce. Straight through VWAP, through fib, right to support. And it's, what I like is when you have your technical analysis being confirmed by each other, your support resistance is confirmed by your fib, then that is a major. If you notice right here. Now that line is actually a little bit above, so we could just go right there just to show. Look at that. Perfect. Hit right there. So that's another thing I like to do, and that's why I put in my Fibonacci and my support resistance line even in between my fib lines, so that one can confirm the other. But yeah, oh my gosh, we really are talking, and this thing just hit on our fib line. That's why you don't talk when you're trading. Let's see if we're going to get a bounce or we're going to get another reverse. Okay. Yeah. In waiting, we just missed that drop from 603 to 593. Not a big profit, but when we're trying to grow our equity, we need every penny we can get, huh? All right, so now it's consolidating again like it did right here. Are we going to get a pop? I'm thinking with this pattern, drop then up. So let's try and get in on limit. It's now at 603. Let's try to get in at 603. Oh man, it's moving. Okay, let's get in market before we lose out on this stock, because we're anticipating at least a higher day here. Well, actually it wasn't higher day. Higher day was up here, but at least a hit here on our fib, 38% fib, $6.12. And there we have. Let's just get out because that's where we wanted it to go. We didn't get a chance to put in our limit sell. I'm sorry about that. Trying to manipulate this this screen here. I'm hoping we get, oh, there we go. All right, so I traded I'm sorry, I traded some stocks today. So let's just look at XNET, what we got from XNET. We got, oh, this is not giving me individual, is it? No, it's giving me my combined XNET trade. I'm sorry about that, but I think we got $53 on this trade. I think that's what we saw here, $53. So there it hit our support and resistance line here, and it also hit on our fib, and there you go. That confirms my reason for using fib. It hit on it, bounced off. We don't care about that. We just got $53. That can take us to Burger King or even to Olive Garden. Maybe we gotta have to put something a little bit more for 2 meal at Olive Garden, but we definitely can go to Burger King with that. So yeah, I just wanted to just get in a trade and get out. Traded this morning on my personal account, traded CEI. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show that to you, but yeah, there was a lot of consolidation on that, so I had to just jump in and jump out. But yeah, this mainly not only to show you that you can make some money, but I'm just trying to show you and confirm in your minds why I trade using these technical analysis. Because here you are, you're hitting on your support resistance, you're hitting on your fib line right here. It might try to hit on our VWAP, so we can wait to see. Again, with this pattern, it drops then pops. But because this has been trending down, we want to protect our equity. We're not sure if it's going to try to hit up there, so we just took our $50 and we're out. But in the interest, you know, of seeing what this goes, where this goes, here's another line. Let's just put that in. That's a possible line that this can actually go to. Let me make it thicker. Okay. So let's see if it actually has enough power to hit this, because this is there's a lot of I'm sorry, this is populated right here. I'm having the burpees, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's turning around, and that's why we take our money until we're absolutely sure. So we know for sure that it would have hit right here, or we hope based on the drop and pop, it would have hit one of these lines, and that's why we took our profit here. Now, is it going to go over? We're not sure yet. We can always go back in unless you're below the PDT rule. But if you're above that, yeah, you can always go back in and get up there. But I think what we saw was $53. It's not something to snuff at. $50 a day is fine, especially when you didn't give them any money to put down for you. You just came in and click your fingers and you just got $50. So yeah, we're in and we're out. we came in late. Like I said, I wasn't trading this morning. I just wanted to come on here and give you a trade. I want to give you a trade at least every day. And today, this is the one I saw moving. So I just thought I'd just take this opportunity to just to show you, you know, in a few minutes, that with 1,000 shares, you still can make something, even if you came late to the market. And I don't suggest that you do come late to the market. Always try to be here before the bell opens, at least way before the bell rings, so you can look at all the stocks that are trending and find the best one, the one that has a pattern that you recognize and familiar with. This one, for me, I see every day. I don't know if my eyes are just trained to it, but this one I see every day. It does the same thing, drop and pop. So chances are it's going to go to our support resistance line. Like I said, it's a major one here. If you are above the PDT rule, you could and have a little higher amount of in your equity, you could go ahead and do this. But we're trying to protect our equity or low equity here as beginner traders. So, and that's who I'm trading for. This trading or training thing is, I'm geared towards beginner traders and people with low equity, because this is where you need to build your strategy, build your know-how, and I'm just gearing towards you. So right here is another one. If you can see this little line that I'm having right here, I'm just watching to see it passes it. So it may just stop right here, or it may go up to here. So right now it's right there. If you can see that little line that I have right here, it's stopping right here, and we're just wanting to see just what it does. And as beginner traders, it's nice to just sit and watch sometimes, just watch the stock, because that's how I got to being profitable. I just would just sit and watch the stocks all day and see what happens with them, and that's when I start seeing patterns, and I would record all of these patterns, and then after recording them, I would go in and I would try to pick them up every day, try to see them every day and see if they do the same things. And that's why I became a pattern trader, because now my eyes are more trained towards it, and I know what to do. I know when to get in based on my technical analysis, and make money. And like I said, with this small account here that we're trying to trade with, yeah, we have over $1 million here, but that's not what we're using. We're trying to say, okay, we have, say, $2,000 in equity or $1,000 in equity, and if we can get leverage, the share amount, the share size that I use is based on that. So we went in with, what is it, 500 or 1,000 shares. I think we went in here, 500, I think, and wanting to see how much we could get. So we came out green on the day. So this stock went and hit on this line here, and see this line here, and came out. But we had it here. Oh, and there it popped. So it popped there. And now it's on VWAP. I'm sorry. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we could have held this a little longer, as we usually do. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. But we're late on the trade. It's 11:30. So we just wanted to just get in and get out. Let's see if it actually goes to VWAP. And there. Now see what I'm telling you? See what I'm telling you? This is what I'm talking about. That's why you draw your lines. That's why you use VWAP. That's why you use Fib. Because this tells you, or this gives you a better feeling in your gut that this stock will reach one of these levels. Let's see if it's actually going to go to this one now, or Fib. I don't want this to be a long video, so there's our red candle coming back down, broke through VWAP, coming on down through our support resistance line, maybe going back to the other Fib. So the guys have taken their money on Fib and VWAP. Piercing red candle right here, but let's see after it's formed if it's actually a piercing bearish candle. So yeah, that was a piercing red candle. Chances are we're going to get a reversal. So now it's 11:31. We're out of the trade. We made $50-something, $53 I think on this stock. And yeah, we came in late. But like I said, I just wanted to bring something today to you. I was trading other stocks on my personal account, but in the interest of just giving you an idea of how to trade using technical analysis, I thought I would just bring this to you. So this stock is now hitting on VWAP, and there's still some power in here. We're not going to be trading this again. So that's it for today. I don't want this video to get too long. So showed you that this stock came down based on this pattern, popped up, hit on Fib, confirmed by support resistance line here, then broke past the next support resistance line of here and hit VWAP, which confirms why I use VWAP, Fib, and my support and resistance line to know when to get in and get out of a stock. Again, yeah, we're coming to you from Royalty Trading on the Discord server. Lola Claire here. You can also check out all the videos that I have on my blog, converttosmart.wordpress.com, and let me know what you think. You have a wonderful day now. Goodbye.